here I'm going to just talk about the Hog now. So the Hog has 2 octaves below, 4 octaves above. It also has fifths and a third up somewhere in there too. So here's with the fifth. And you can even play chords with the fifth. And it handles it. Very interesting. Here's a kind of big sound that the Hog can do. And the Hog also has pitch bending abilities. And notice if I bring it up partially, it handles that perfectly. Alright, what else does the Hog have? It has step bend, which is half step up. Sorry, whole step up. It has volume, which is just volume. It has freeze gliss, which is a very cool effect in which you can play a chord. And take out that bottom octave a little bit. So it's holding that, and then you can bend to another chord. And of course you can play over that. Turn it up a little too loud, sorry about that. It has freeze volume, which is just like freeze gliss, but it doesn't do the bending in between. It has a wah sound. And it has a filter sound. So I think wah affects resonance and filter affects frequency. So I'm doing all this with my hand. Alright, so that's the Hog. Now the Pitchfactor, as I said, I feel like it does everything the Hog does worse. So it does have the pitch bending. It can do 3 octaves above, not 4 octaves above, but the 4th octave you can't really hear after, I don't know, halfway up the neck it disappears into bat realm. Pitchfactor does have sounds like the Steve Vai ballerina sound. And you can do your own variations on sounds like that. As long as you keep it within a fifth, and don't go into too complex of harmonies. With chords, it's okay, and if you want to do complex harmonies, you can just pick them separately. And then it does fine. Pick and mute separately. This has 4 octaves following an original note, so this is 1 note. I think it sounds pretty cool. Crystals, definitely my favorite sound on the Pitchfactor. And it has an octaver. It's not polyphonic. It has arpeggiator. As long as you keep the intervals simple, it's pretty good. And you can adjust parameters with that. It has pitch bending, but it's not as good as the Hog because it can't track as well. It has a synthesizer, which I guess has, an interesting sound. But not something I'd use that much. The H910, you can get some wacky sounds with. Micro pitch is just like a chorus. It's bending the pitch very slightly. Harmodulator. You can get some interesting sounds out of this. This is what Ballerina is actually made on. And Quadravox could do intelligent pitch shifting. So that's in E major. So that's pretty cool. And if you turn down the delay, you just have harmonies. Of course, the Hog doesn't do intelligent pitch shifting. Pitchfactor still has that kind of wonky sound, but it does do the intelligent pitch shifting with up to 4 voices. And you can switch scales here, like this is whole tone. And that's it, that's the comparison. I'm definitely going to keep the Hog, really like it, feel like I could use it live, it's very organic, it sounds great. Pitchfactor is more of like a specialty thing, it can do some cool sounds, unless you want to use the chorus or crystals in slow moments.